to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the official trailer for the 50th attempt at doing a Resident Evil live action film. Because for some reason, people keep on thinking we should just do live action movies for this franchise. So we're taking a look at Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City.
That's if they can ever get it right.
Look, I don't want to get into this. We only have so much time.
We can have a whole separate video about everything.
Okay, so a couple of things. A, nothing to do with the original live action franchise.
Yeah.
B, it is combining the first two games together. So of course, the first game is the STARS team going to investigate the loss of the other main STARS team, only to find this creepy mansion filled with monsters aplenty. Resident Evil 2 is set in the town where the STARS team come from, Raccoon City. Yes, it's a stupid name. I don't make up the names. The video game developers do. I think it's a fine name. And with Resident Evil 2, following the sister of one of the members of that STARS team, and Leon Kennedy, who's a rookie cop coming in on his first day, only to find out all of Raccoon City's been set ablaze. So apparently they're combining these two stories. There's very notable names in here. Hannah John Kamen plays Jill Valentine. Robbie Amell plays Chris Redfield. Neil McDonough, who I could have sworn would have made a great Wesker, is instead playing William Birkin, he's the main antagonist of the second game. And images were released initially, and reasonable. It's definitely a budgeted film. It's being directed by, it doesn't give me hope, it's being directed by the same guy who did the first 47 Meters Down film. Yeah,
so I'm going with this with low expectations. I'm not keeping
I'm like Mortal Kombat levels.
It's like I'm coming in low because I'm not expecting anything phenomenally great to happen.
Like, I know the cast looks solid. I know, based on what I see in the images, it looks fine. I know there is skepticism on this overall.
I think when it comes to video game movies or movies based off of video games, it's one of those things where you have to come in with low expectations because they don't have a strong track record. So it's like, only maybe once in a blue moon you get some that pop up. But
what doesn't fill me up hope is this film comes out in November, a month from now, roughly a month from now. So yeah, let's just dive into it.
Why are you upset about that?
I don't know. When we do trailers, this first trailers, it's usually months in advance, like a few months in advance, if they're confident in it. They're not as confident when it's like a month or two. Remember the first Mortal Kombat when we got the first Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm skeptical.
So let's dive into this. Crossing our fingers, crossing our toes, every little part of us pretty much, and just let's dive into this for the official trailer for Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. So here we go.
Come on. Every story has a beginning. Discover the origin of evil.
They're still taking place. Okay, cool.
They're in the same time.
Way back here, Claire. Your conspiracies weren't true when we were kids. They're not true now.
Oh, interesting.
We need to expose Umbrella. Watch this.
I'm afraid, Claire. I'm afraid of what they're going to do to this town. You see, Umbrella, they have links to it. It's nothing Chernobyl, if you know what I mean. People are getting sick.
Oh, wow, that iconic moment.
You gotta help us, Claire. Let the world know what's really going on.
Oh, god damn it, don't die. Please don't die.
He's being the cop.
We have to contain this.
Shall we go?
What a song to choose for this.
What are Umbrella doing here?
This is where they're experimenting on them.
We should split up.
Which is never a good idea. shit.
Oh, that famous like over the shoulder.
Tasty. Ah, itchy tasty, nice.
We're gonna take Umbrella down.
If that was Birkin that last shot, I am not welcoming that shot. Okay, so I gotta talk about this. Global fan art contest, one of the rules is don't use Mila Jovovich. Legitimately, our friend Nancy, Stellar Nancy, sent me a message about the rules. One of them was don't use Mila Jovovich in the art.
Anyways, let's go back to this. I'm gonna
So I
put
don't.
it on mute.
So
Sorry.
so I don't recall. I apologize. I don't recall initially why Claire was. I know Claire was going to see her brother because. I forgot why, but Claire was going to see her brother in Raccoon City. That's why she showed up in Resident Evil 2. Leon was just there because he was late. I think he had some like relationship issues beforehand, so he was already running late to his first day on the job. Of course, this was the day Raccoon City got set ablaze, pretty much. So like, I'm curious to see because it says Ashford twins on one shot, which is a nod to Code Veronica. So I'm curious how they're doing this. Is it Chris went? They went to the mansion, the game happened, and then we go to Claire's story? Or is it one of those things where Claire warns them and then like they go to the mansion and then that's not only does stuff happening in the mansion, but at the same time, Claire and Leon try to find more answers, and that's kind of the Resident Evil 2 side of things as well. Like I said, I hate this. I don't recall why Claire initially went to go see Chris. I think it was because of what happened in the mansion, but there's a lot of stuff here. There's Lisa Trevor, obviously the iconic character who was her family was experimented on endlessly, especially her, and now she pretty much can't die. She was that one with the kind of like the mask on, you can see under it, there's like, that's Lisa Trevor. And she has these, you probably saw in the images, she has these shackles, and in the remake of the game for GameCube, she would knock you out or something like that. She was pretty much indestructible because of how much it's her story, the Trevor family story is so fucking tragic, but like it's cool that they're adding her into this. A really bad CG of William Birkin in one of his later forms.
Well, you can tell that it feels like it's like the effects team is still not fully that's what I'm hoping for, is that it's not fully 100% done just yet. They're showing.
I don't know. I already told you this film was budgeted, so.
No, I know, and I understand that. It's just so, but the thing is, it's the type of thing where I'm like, I think budgeting it at this point it's making it better off, to be honest, because I think it's forcing them to focus more heavily on the story itself. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes to some stuff, like when it comes to a budget movie, they're focusing so much more on that type of stuff, and I'm like, that's what I love about certain movies. That's why, even though I'm coming in with this low expectations, for me this feels truly more of a Resident Evil like type of straight from the game. Because
there's stuff I'm curious about. Does the back of her jacket still say "Made in Heaven"? Is one thing. The other thing, I'm curious to see how this all plays out by the end of it, because if anybody's ever played a fucking Resident Evil game, you know how it usually ends. Rocket launchers, giant evil monsters, a self-destruction sequence usually.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how that ends. The costume design is pretty spot on for everybody. I understand why, if considering what the story is doing, I can see why Star's team is showing up with assault rifles into the mansion instead of handguns and stuff like that. There is, of course, a couple of nods here and there, like the truck flipping over.
There's a lot of they include in this trailer some good iconic shots that I remember. I don't play too deep as he does, but I remember from the original games and stuff like the first two games, that's like those certain iconic shots from the games where it's just like, holy crap! Especially when they enter the mansion and That's that scene with the camera pans back.
But yeah, for the most part, good casting. I think Robbie Amell looks spot on, like the original, like not buff boy punching boulders, Chris Redfield, but the original Chris Redfield we all start off with is good casting on there. Like I said, there's also not the Ashford twins from Code Veronica. There's so many other people you can go on to. Like like one I recommend is Residents of Evil. Like I'll probably give my brother a link to it, but yeah, I'm overall looking forward to checking out regardless. Will I think it'd be better than the original Resident Evil live action films? Probably. Will be the best video game adaptation of all time? I don't think so. Yeah, but looking forward to it regardless. Check out like I said, check out the Residents of Evil website, guys. I'll probably have a better detailed reaction to that.
And like I said, pretty much on my half of things here, pretty much, because this is like the House of Targaryen. He knows more about this than I do. But for me, my perspective here on this is that I don't know. Like I said, I'm still coming in at this low. I am coming this with low expectations. But I think for a film like this, for a game, for a adaptation like this, I think it's usually best to go with low budget. For something like this, what they're trying to pull off and things like that, with a low budget. And I say that, like you said, because it forces their hand to make sure they focus on the story. The rest, it's like, okay, we'll put our money into these little bits here and there for some of the effects, but it's forcing them to use the actual story. That's what it was. But like I said, guys, put down what you guys thought of everything. Okay, go ahead.
So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below if you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about video game adaptations like this that are hopefully good, cross your fingers, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys' thoughts are on this trailer overall. If you're, again, Resident Evil fan or anything like that, what do you guys think of it? What's your perspective on it? Did he miss anything, that we missed out on this trailer? Anything, details or anything like that? What are your guys' expectations? Are you going in with this low, high, just like, I don't know just yet? Put down what you guys' thoughts are on our reaction. Put down what you thought.
Of our reaction overall.
But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
So until next time, folks, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Raccoon City filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.